Okay, well then I call this meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Okay, agenda adjustments. I have a few. Let's see. I have a brief announcement. Campbell Road culvert.
Oh, I thought you were doing your announcement now.
No, I'm just trying to keep it all in one place. Planning board OneDrive. FEMA MEMA property list. Canton Water District wells. The Pinewoods pavement. Sorry. Jewett Hill paving. Employee reviews and evaluations. Sorry. Andrew pay. 2026 audit paperwork and invoice.
That's on the agenda.
Is it already? Thank you.
Oh, I can pass that?
And website is too.
No, 2026 or 2025.
2025 is on the agenda.
Right, you said 2026,
I
didn't you?
did say 26. I thought it was
sorry.
20. That's okay. I think it's probably just an error on the agenda. Unless somebody wants to talk about the 2025 audit.
It is an error.
Okay, so I'm going to change 2025 audit to 2026.
Okay.
That's paperwork and invoice. The Indeed posting. And influent meter. I sincerely apologize for not getting these into the agenda on time. I took a day off and didn't read my email. There any other agenda adjustments?
I'm not gonna drive more. I'm just kidding.
You had Canton Point culvert,
Uh,
DOT replacement.
I will add it. Thank you. Didn't make my other list. Okay. Any other agenda adjustments? Okay, public comment. Anybody online have their hand up, Kathy?
No.
Okay, then in that case, approval of the minutes, August 13th, 2026. Did you have an opportunity to fix the typos I sent earlier today?
I never got any regarding that.
Okay, I will send them again.
It's strange, I'm not getting some emails.
I think you blocked me.
Well, I knew you had asked about the letters and I never got that either.
Yeah. No, I think Mike Jaselski's name is misspelled.
Is it
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. I thought,
AEL?
No, the Michael is misspelled.
Oh,
Sorry.
I fixed that.
there was an uppercase not that I did not think needed to be an uppercase not. I don't see it now.
It's, from the board that the select board did not ask for cluster housing.
Okay, yes, we could just make that a regular not.
I will do that.
And there was one other, but I think it was minor.
I don't know. I might leave that. Yeah.
Okay,
The whole knot. I would leave that.
never mind, leave it.
Yeah. Because it's emphatic that we know we did not.
Well, that's how it is.
Doesn't matter to me. I know there was one more and I'm just not finding it, so. I guess, would it be okay to make a motion to approve pending one more typo identified?
Yeah, nothing else.
Oh, you're still reading. I'll open up my email then and look.
I make a motion to approve, given the noted corrections.
Is there a second?
Yeah.
All those in favor? Okay. Old business, recycling.
Yes. Kathy, last meeting, you asked for the rates for the compactor and Kathy has sent them to us. It's in your binder, plus we had last time the rate for the recycling. Because I would like to see us have us on standby. It would only cost us $100 for the rent for it to be there in case of, because when it gets, the recycle gets full, it goes into the compactor, which the trash compactor is
Mhm.
costing us way more money than the recycle. And we, Josh and I talked, because he visits a dump or transfer station quite a bit, that people are recycling more because it's single sort and easier.
Mm-hmm.
And I would rather go with the minimum amount of money we spend more than the, no,
I think, if it really is $100 a month and there's no like minimum dump tipping fees on that, then it makes sense to just have one sitting there.
An extra one.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
an additional one.
Yeah.
that way we can rate that to the top and get the most out of what we're paying for that tipping fee each time. So you go down the list, there's sometimes like it's 0.69 in June and then I'm guessing 1.05 is full and then you got 0.93.
Yeah.
You know, different. Well, back in April, we had one tip that was 0.54.
They seem to peak in about July and then it's starting to drop again.
yeah, if it's the summer people are cleaning out maybe, or,
Yeah, I couldn't quite figure out why July would be the one.
yeah.
It's not shopping season. Well, with that said.
With that said, I have something sitting in my cart in Amazon, so.
I don't disagree with a single thing you said. So I guess, do we want to have a motion and then maybe somebody might second and then we can have any further discussion?
As long as we have the money to do such a thing.
Yeah,
Is budget
we do.
okay?
I motion we have a second recycle container there for use as a backup. Keep the doors closed until the one is full and then. Yes,
And how will we pay for it?
there's $1,700 left over and from cleanup last year.
So we can reappropriate those funds? I'm asking.
We'd
Yeah.
have to
Okay.
You have to.
make a motion to roll them forward for that specific purpose. We can't just say, oh,
Yeah.
it's there. We have to do it step by step.
Yeah. Well, don't we need to, look at rolling over some other money too? for other
We do
things?
if we are comfortable that said numbers are correct.
Yeah,
I guess one thing at a time.
Yeah.
We got the dump or the transfer station recycling and the way to fund it. So.
I would
you-
like, and add to my motion to roll over what was left over from fall cleanup. Which I think was to help pay for the extra recycling.
Right, that's how you'd have to do that. Yeah.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Okay,
These numbers will officially roll over one
say that one more time. I didn't hear you.
to get the numbers fully in there as a rollover.
Mhm.
We'll wait till we have a treasurer and roll them all at once.
Okay. Next thing on the agenda, the 2026 audit paperwork and invoice. I emailed RHR Smith and asked them their advice as to whether or not we accept this audit, and in doing so, if we do accept this audit, are we making it so we can't change something later? And the answer was, there's two different ways to change it later, depending on whether or not it was misfiled or not filed at all. But it's, again, apparently a very minor change.
I'm pretty sure there's at least one thing that needs to be corrected. And it would be with the solid waste reserve.
Yeah.
Because the metal pile has been going into white goods, which is not the reserve. So that will have to be shifted again.
So
And that's not one I believe that gets rolled over every year, so we have to
Right, we're gonna have to,
put that.
we
in
did it
the
about
warrant.
5 years ago. We had to go back through the white goods line. And total it up, take it to a town meeting, ask for permission to move that from the general into.
Because when we get the checks in, that's where the check goes. So you're right, we move them.
Right, so can we just do away with that white goods line?
That
and it
was
just
my
automatically
question.
goes into the reserve
I
account?
believe we can.
Okay, so I think we need to look into doing that then.
And April 9th was the last fiscal year of 2026. We shipped out the metal pile and we got a check for $118 from Grinnell's. And I go by, the price of metal's down right now, no matter, and it has been for years. Of when the pile gets to me unmanageable, because that thing grows overnight, I swear, then get with Grinnell's and have them come get it. I'm not a fan of leaving it set for about a year because of the mess. Andy's cleaned it up so nice. I don't want another mess like we had, and the potential there'll be critters in said mess also.
I think we got a smidge off topic.
No,
Sorry.
yeah, no, that's okay.
Just, I guess I'm looking for thoughts on the audit. Do we want to sign it, accept it, and make changes later, or do we prefer to make the changes first? And then one of the changes being the metal pile.
I was gonna say, I don't, off the top of my head, know concretely what else is a potential change
Mhm.
other than that. But if we can, if we sign it and then how much of a window do we have if we sign it before we cannot make a change?
I didn't ask that question, so why don't we follow up,
Okay,
ask that
I'd be more
question,
comfortable with
and
that
table
way.
this for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So. And then the secondary question is, how long do we have?
right, because I don't know if there's a window of opportunity or.
Okay,
And is the changing something they can do, or we can do, or we need a treasurer to do?
I don't need a treasurer to do it.
Right.
They can do, I can open up the email and I read it quickly before
Yeah.
this meeting.
And part of it is that the current one that did primarily most of the work on that audit isn't familiar with how we have done things in the past. So this is nothing against them, they don't know what they don't know, so there's undoubtedly more things that aren't where they need to be.
So how do we, agreed that we've tabled this to next week pending the answer to how long do we have? How do we make all these adjustments? I think might be a secondary question. Do we have to have a meeting with them?
I don't know if they have to have a meeting, a just very concise, direct email stating that A has to be moved to B or something along those lines. I think.
That's something you feel comfortable drafting?
With some,
AI help?
I can do it. I don't know why I just said that. Yeah, I can do it. I'll rely on a former board member to give me some insight.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I'm happy to help. I just.
Yep.
I'm trying
No.
to figure out what we write in the minutes and what gets done in 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Yep, no, I can. Yeah. I can do it.
Okay, I'm happy to help.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll table the audit for 2 weeks. I'll find out how long we have to make changes after we sign it, and Carol will draft a letter showing which things you
Yeah.
think need to move around.
One question.
No.
It says 2025.
I know, I know. I think it's the 2025 audit
It is the
It is the
2025 audit that we're
2025
discussing.
in 2026, so Kathy was right. Kathy was right.
But there was something in our emails about 2026. No, it was in,
Separate.
it was in one of the warrants. The AP warrant on 2026.
That was the retention,
Right, that's what I,
what I want, retention,
Okay,
yes, it is, container.
retainer, thank you.
well, that was gonna be my next question. Has that been paid?
It was paid
It was
today,
paid today.
Once again, I've got to check with WG Tech because I never got that email with a retainer bill.
Well, I never got the one about Canton Point, so, yeah,
That was a separate outside email.
I know. Yeah,
But,
but I know what, I was told it was sent to me and I never got it. Oh,
sorry.
oh, it's not you.
Um,
I mean,
so I guess I'm pretty sure we had a vote on this last week, but we'll retain RH Smith for the
Yes.
2026, and we already had that vote, so I can sign this now.
well, we have them under contract, so yes, you can sign it.
Okay, that, just making sure we're on
Yeah.
the same page. Today's date is 27th. Okay, Kathy, one's coming back to you already.
And that is the retainer letter for 26.
Yes,
Yes.
that explains why we were in different places with 25 and 26. Uh, further old business, FEMA and MEMA.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, folks. After we met 2 weeks ago here, I spoke with Andy, went out and took some pictures. Andy has made a lot of progress on taking care of many of the items on FEMA and MEMA's list. The bridge has been removed from the, what's the name of that park? Heritage Park, and the bird bath has been removed from Heritage Park.
Only one bird bath.
There's still one left. Yeah.
Only one. That was the one in the picture. I don't. There may be, moving forward, I think the driveway you already heard had been removed, the cone had been removed, and the screen had been removed, so the upshot is MEMA's representative told me to use their app to go out and take pictures to show what we had done. So I took,
Exact same coordinates.
I did my best on the
I
exact
know.
same coordinates. Stearns is still misspelled on this copy. That's on me. So I guess by and large, starting on the page that looks like this, we can go through property by property, or if you've had a chance to read it,
I'm good, I don't know anybody else.
I think there's one or two remaining questions, and the primary question, the first one that comes up is what to do about the birdhouses. I guess I'll open that up for conversation. Somebody have some thought on the birdhouses?
I consider recreational use for the birds,
I don't know.
because it's open on all sides.
Well, how are they, essentially, how are they different from a signpost?
Yeah,
I-
and the one's
So-
on an old tree,
Yeah,
so I don't understand that.
Same as the gazebo, I mean,
Yeah,
you can walk around.
well,
obviously,
you can walk around it and water can flow through it.
yeah, it's flowed through it more times than we care to know.
Well, keeping this conversation appropriate. Um, we've made significant progress.
Yep.
And I'm inclined to send this package off to MEMA,
Mhm.
demonstrating that progress, attaching this long attachment, removing the draft watermark. attaching the letters that were sent out to the property owners. Not the property owners, but those who had the materials stored on the land. And wrapping it all up under this letter. So I guess I think in order to do that, the only one I don't have an answer on is the birdhouses. So do we think as a board, we want to suggest birdhouses satisfy the CFR, or are we
I'd
thinking?
like to see him stay.
Yeah,
Can we say that our opinion is that they satisfy that specific
Mhm.
clause? And the one that is on, it's essentially a tall tree stump
Mhm.
that no one added that tree stump. But then again, they had a problem with Christmas lights, so I don't know.
well, some of them are on posts, so.
I know.
Can you ask what the difference is between a birdhouse and a sign?
They, according to Mima's materials, want us to remove the signs too. I don't think that my interpretation of the CFR is we do not have to.
Yeah.
So I guess.
I would try to float that same,
Do that.
what's it gonna do is tell us no.
Yeah.
So I'd float the same, our opinion is that.
And then if we have to, plan B.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
because as long as we're showing that we have done some, we're making attempts on stuff.
Mhm.
I think it is gonna go a long ways on our favor.
So then. Should we make a motion about sending the draft letter you all have? With the edit to. Answer the rhetorical question of what to do about the birdhouses?
Yes, I make a motion to send the reply letter to MEMA that includes pictures of the work that is done, our reasonings for what hasn't been done yet, and including the letters sent to the land users, asking them to do the corrections that need to be done on their end.
I second that. All those in favor?
Was that wordy enough for you, Kathy?
Send your draft letters. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
You're gonna send the packet, the letters, and the pictures of the work that's already been done.
Correct. With our reasoning.
Yeah, without draft.
Without,
So I know
so
what's called.
with that said, I have signatures for all four of us on this letter. My inclination is to print it in color and either put it here or have it at my office and would you all be able to sign?
Yep,
What's your preference here or at?
doesn't matter to me.
Okay, then I'll get it printed and we'll go from there. Print and sign.
Once you have the signed copy, will you send me a copy?
Yes.
I'll attach to the minutes.
Yes, yes, absolutely, thank you. You read my mind.
Do you want the new draft copy or has it changed since the last one?
Carol had typos that have been corrected.
I'm the one that doesn't have the typo.
How'd that happen?
I think I changed it right after I printed it and gave it to Kathy to print for everybody else.
Oh, okay, so,
I can't have the typos stuff.
what is yours?
Might spell wrong.
That's the old one then if it's,
What about yours, Robin?
Looks good.
check your date.
No, is his last name spelled right or wrong?
Yeah, it's
Is
not
there
in your
another
packet,
one?
it was on top of your packet.
It's spelled right.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
far as I
promise you
know, it's
that.
Okay.
I'm sorry I created that debacle. So that takes care of FEMA and MEMA in general. Canton Water District, the wells they drilled on the town-owned property. As I recall, we sent them a letter certified mail. Kathy, did that get received in the,
It did, I
Signed.
I received it back this week.
has the town office received any communication?
All we received back was the green confirmation of certified mail.
I think I'd like a
can we, yeah. make a
PDF
vote.
of that to include in our letter. But
Agreed.
would we like to give the water district a couple more weeks to respond,
I wonder.
or
when
do
their
we need
next
to
board
send a
meeting-
follow-up letter?
They don't, they have, only had them quarterly.
Yeah, quarterly. Officially quarterly. There's a lot of communication.
What do we think about
So-
sending an email asking if any progress has been made?
Do you have the date that was sent certified, Kathy?
They were all, every letter was sent out
14th.
the 14th, yeah, the day after the meeting.
Okay, so they had 2 weeks before they returned it.
Mail has been horrible.
Yeah, I know. I haven't had any for 3 days.
Yeah. I feel bad because people are getting letters and calling and they're like, we just got it, I'm like, emailed in a month.
My suggestion is next Saturday, next week, send them an email, just, hey, where are you at? You know, we know you received the certified, signed, blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
Is there any update?
Right,
okay. Well, let's do that.
We'll send the email, do you want me to, you do?
I'll do it, I don't mind.
you must just will leave that right there.
I know. Okay. I'm happy that is moved forward. I hope y'all are happy too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm very happy that's moved forward. Next. Old business item adjustment was Jewett Hill paving. We, as you recall, got an estimate from Andy and spoke about it at our last meeting. Andy pointed out to me that we should really send it out to bid, not just an estimate, and he's completely right. So kudos to him and not so much to us. So he suggested that we put it out to bid and request the work be done in 2027, which I think is in keeping with what we talked about 2 weeks ago.
So the quote that we had was for,
It was an estimate.
well, right, but I mean, that was only for 6,000 feet, not the whole.
You said that.
Yeah, so do we want to keep it at the 6,000 or do we want to expand upon that?
Yes, my inclination after talking to him, and I don't know quite how to word it, but I bet you we could find it, is to ask the paving contractors to provide kind of a best value bid for where they think we could reclaim versus
Mm-hmm.
just repave and have them give us a price based on that.
Yep.
I'm pretty certain they'll do just as well as we will, coming up with a
Yeah,
solution. So I'm
so
thinking,
then we would need an RFP based on the fact that they would have to come and meet with Andy and look at the road
yeah,
and then make their
assessment.
proposal first from that.
And again, Andy's thing was be explicit in the RFP to get it done in 2027.
Correct.
So that way it's still moving forward, but not starting
Right.
this year.
And the other thing to potentially think about is if we're going to go with that route, then pave the section that's going to be covering the Canton Road culvert replacement. At the same time, if they're in town, we might just well have them fix it.
That's a good point, yeah. So. Is there a motion?
I make a motion that we ask, work with Andy and have him draw up the details on how that RFP needs to be worded.
I'm
And
gonna
then-
amend your motion. Sorry.
I didn't make a motion yet, honey. So-
I'll make a motion. Sorry. I make a motion to ask Kathy to work with Andy. Because Andy didn't feel comfortable doing it himself, he deferred to you, Kathy. To get it written for 2027. And, sorry to interrupt.
That's
I
fine.
had information I
going.
hadn't conveyed. To get it done for 2027 and ask the paving contractor to give us their best value is the word I come up with.
Since I'll be working with Andy, can I ask a question regarding that?
Yes.
Is that going to compare apples to apples? So if Carol's a contractor and she says, I think right here, we can do shim. I don't know the
Right.
termination. But this person says, I think we need to grind it up.
Mhm.
Those aren't apples to apples to me, and I just wanna,
No,
They're
but
not.
I mean, Andy has a pretty good
okay,
base of knowledge on what actually needs to be done.
He
okay,
does, and I think what we need to do is, and I'm happy to do it. I think we need to call MMA and ask them if they have a performance-based spec for paving. Should they have a performance-based spec, then we can say 5 years, maybe 10 years without any cracks, tell us what needs to be done to make that happen.
Oh. Okay.
I'm hopeful they have a spec. If they don't, I think the DOT does, they can
I
share
would
with us.
bet DOT does,
So that's,
but just don't look at Canton Point Road for
I was gonna
the
say.
accuracy of
Or, yeah,
so that's my, so I guess performance-based specification.
that's what I was gonna ask. Performance.
And I'm happy to work with you guys on that. But I think Kathy, you bring to the table how to actually set the RFP in motion. And Andy brings,
We can look at old ones for.
if you wanted to start an email, oh, wait a second, so there's a motion, is there a second?
I'll second your motion that interrupted my motion.
Any more discussion? All those in favor?
The positive thing is if we go ahead with this, the two big road bonds that we have right now are up in 29. So
And something else is paid very soon.
excavator's done this
The
year.
excavator's done this year, but I guess Kathy, if you wanna shoot me and Andy an email. And just start the conversation moving. Jewett Hill. I already got that.
It's fine. It's-
Andrew. I was trying to go with the old ones first, is that okay?
No.
Okay. Andrew Pay, did we make any progress on that, Kathy?
I was just looking because I have it under new business. Yes,
Did you? I'm sorry.
I have engaged, I've sent the paperwork off to Andrew Bank. And they're putting it in the process and then someone will reach out to us to get the ball rolling to get everything on there. We opted for sewer payments and tax payments.
Mhm.
Accepting e-checks and credit cards. We had to estimate numbers of how many we think will do it. She said, don't worry about it, just they needed rough numbers, so
Yep.
that's all filled out. Angie reached out and said, as soon as everything's processed, she'll reach back out and someone will actually do a WebEx or a Zoom and train us on it.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
Before I forget, would you mind just carrying Andrew Pay next to our next meeting as agenda as well as FEMA and MEMA, just to keep it on the list of stuff we should be discussing till they're all complete.
absolutely.
And the only other, two more old businesses, the Indeed posting, I think I saw an email that got done today.
Oh, indeed. I was like, what did she say? Yes, we had to reach out between WG Tech and Indeed. There was a huge. He gave me the words, I sent it to you, I didn't know what it meant, F2 something or other. We're all set. It was posted today, so.
Carfuffle.
Excellent.
Yes, I don't, yeah, how do you spell kerfuffle?
KERFUFL.
Yes, it was. It was something there for 4+ weeks.
Mhm.
It's probably gonna be pricey, but
Well, if we find something
sooner we can cancel it.
right,
Yeah,
should say something, someone.
someone, yes. The only other old business I have is the planning board and OneDrive. I saw a couple emails floating around today. I didn't have a chance to read them, so I apologize. I think I already apologized to you. 2 weeks ago, I had worked with WG Tech, set up a Teams account. Didn't quite get the loop closed on that. So I'm gonna follow back on that. I don't believe there's an additional cost using Teams versus OneDrive. So I'm gonna follow back on that, and report back on 2 weeks. Or if you don't mind, I might send you an email since the person I sent it to before didn't reply.
I started to, and then something happened.
I know, gosh, I know better than
Sorry.
anybody else. Okay,
I had the best of intentions.
I know, completely.
So did they mention if the planning board's emails had that licensing in them? Because what I sent earlier, he responded and said to do OneDrive, they do not have the licensing for that.
So I think,
Okay.
I gotta go back through my emails and I just had a flurry at the end of the day that I didn't get through them.
Okay.
But I think the Teams Drive versus the OneDrive are incredibly related in Microsoft, but different at the same time. So I think we're all set with Teams, but let me verify.
Perfect.
Maybe Josh will do better than
Um, okay. Any other old business that I've missed?
No.
Okay, so new business. First of all, I had a quick announcement. As it turns out, congratulations are in order for Kathy Walker, the town of Canton's clerk. The Maine Town and City Clerks Association has awarded Kathy's certification, which carries the distinction of a Certified Clerk of Maine, a CCM status. This certification process has required many hours of dedication to achieve. The certification process requires that applicants receive training in a number of courses that relate to their field of expertise and continue with this education to retain their certification status. Kathy will be recognized for receiving this certificate at the MTCCA Annual Meeting and Networking Day on Wednesday, September 9th at Sunday River. The MTCCA understands the investment of time and resources it takes to achieve this status. Benefits of certification include an expanded network of payers and enhanced knowledge of applicable state and federal laws, and exposure to broadened processes in municipalities across the state, and instill a deeper sense of confidence. In addition, municipalities may further benefit with reduced fees for insurance or bonds for this individual. So with that, Kathy, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay. Campbell Road culvert.
Yeah.
New or old?
I think at this point, I thought I had some notes. Do you want to go first on Campbell Road?
So, excuse me.
Pretty sure.
We had.
I do have notes.
Okay, then you go, because I.
Okay, so we received money from FEMA to do a design for Campbell Road, and they'd like us to sign a application. When I read it, it would be us signing as an applicant for the construction funding using the design that they pointed us toward. If we apply for the construction funding as an applicant, the feds will cover $199,000 approximately for construction. And we, the town of Canton, need to cover $66,485, so $66,485.31. And that's only an estimate, so it could go up. It may go down, although I tend to doubt that. Yes,
We've been awarded that, so we just have to sign to accept.
we're still an applicant,
Right,
but yes.
yes.
We're not still in the pool of applicants, but we are still only an applicant. Have you cleared your throat now? Would you like to?
I think so. So in talking with Andy, and he has reached out to a couple construction people. His opinion is that at max level, we can do the work ourselves for 40. He says 40 max, probably way closer to 30. The gamble is that we would have to repay that design fee. But if it comes in at 40, it's still about a wash with the 66 that we would have to pay if we took their money. And their plan involves cement head walls and all of the stuff. all of the things.
A bit of an over design.
It is an over design. It's not like we have a raging river running through that. So. Andy, myself, I think Christine are comfortable with, you know what, we can do it ourselves, and we can do it cheaper. And if we have to pay back that design fee, because I've not been yet able to figure out in the FEMA portal or anything else, if that's what would happen, but I'm assuming it would. So. We can do it ourselves, do it cheaper, do it 10 times easier, and probably faster is exactly right. So.
Any idea on what the design fee could be?
It was 26, just under 20, just roughly 27, but it was 26, something, I believe.
Hmm.
I don't have the number right in front of me. Do you have it, Kathy?
That's one thing to speak about with respect to the construction costs I just rattled out. This doesn't include permitting, doesn't include application fees for permits. There's one other fee that's not included in that too. Basically, it doesn't include fees. So
Yeah.
these are low end numbers, what we'll actually end up paying.
I think you're right, Carol, but I don't know that exactly.
I have it if you.
I wanna say it's 26,693, but I don't even know why that's in my brain.
I was
Just
just
wanna-
wondering
yeah,
the rough
discussing
guess. and-
These are all. Looks like estimates on,
Either way, if we call it 28,
Yeah,
and. Like I said, Andy thought 40 was probably way too high,
yeah,
so we're still gonna be ahead of the game.
Doing
Or
it
at a,
ourselves.
yeah, or wash doing it ourselves if we have to pay it back.
I think I have
So,
the cost here. Bear with me.
23,681.
23.
you better.
Well, the 681 sounds about. I believe
Since the A and E section of the project was originally obligated at 23,681. Oh, this was sample wordings, I apologize.
Yeah, I think that's their original estimates. But the contract with Dergo,
I have no signed contracts in here.
I have it here.
And especially, if we can save some money knowing that we have River Road still to deal with.
Yeah,
Andy mentioned to me that the biggest cost would probably be renting the excavators.
The proposal said for 20,000 lump sum. That's what this
Yeah.
is the proposal, but there were services that were not specifically included in this, including the subsurface explorations, permitting fees and construction phase services, so this would actually go up.
Hmm.
So I think my inclination is to, and I hate to say it, my inclination is to do it ourselves. My hesitation is I think we need to spend another week seeing what we can't find out, emailing FEMA, asking them if there's any downside to this approach. Was disinclined to do that before, but what are your
I'm
thoughts?
still disinclined for it.
Okay, no, that's fine.
No, just for a number of reasons. I mean,
I hear you. I hear you.
I don't know how fussy they're gonna be if they think we're doing it ourselves and if they think we're gonna be shortcutting or something.
Not here. Well then,
And it might be a while before they request money back.
is there a motion?
So we have until September 1st to sign on that, or it's null and void. So.
That's only Tuesday.
That
That's
is
what I
on
was thinking.
Tuesday.
I guess so. I moved to not sign it this week.
Yeah.
I'm in full support of that.
Is there a second?
So that's my second.
Okay.
So,
So to not sign the, what do we look, what's the wording,
it's the,
Application for construction funding.
right,
from NEMA?
FEMA, F FEMA.
right.
Okay, all those in favor? Okay, I keep opening up my email. And keep not using it. Because somebody answers the question in time. So with that, Campbell Road culvert.
So now do we need to make a motion to let Andy proceed? I,
Yeah, if you want to make one, I'm inclined to wait 2 weeks and
See where the shoe
read the
falls.
documents more. That's my inclination, but
okay,
we can definitely have a vote on it.
so question,
Uh-huh.
it's not gonna do any good to wait 2 weeks, because we lose on Tuesday.
I was thinking 2 weeks to our next meeting. I understand we lose on Tuesday.
Okay, so what documents are you looking to read then? I'm confused.
I'm hoping to find some old contract. If you've looked and you're confident, I just didn't get a chance to read as many emails today as I would have liked.
Right, no,
I'm not trying to be difficult.
no, I'm not, I'm not sure I'm understanding the process of why. Because if we don't sign by Tuesday, we don't have any option in 2 weeks to think, oh, we should sign that.
What if
I
come
agree.
Wednesday FEMA comes down and sends an email out and, you know, button in it or something? Is it worth waiting to see it, waiting for the shoe to settle, so to speak?
I feel right now we're kind of waffling. We're not
Yeah.
signing it, we are signing it, we're not signing it, we are
No,
signing it.
no, we've had a motion to not sign it. We're
Right.
not signing it.
So, but we're kind of like.
Then what do we do?
hesitate.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what
Right.
you're saying. You're right. We're being hesitant now.
So,
Let the dust settle for a week, 2 weeks. Is that what you're saying? Kind of.
I was thinking and maybe I'd miraculously find a piece of paper that we've all been looking for the last month and haven't found. So I don't, I think I was being foolish.
but
I was
even if you
hopeful, hopefully foolish.
Even if you find it, it's gonna be null and void.
Yeah,
I
no,
see.
so I see your point too.
yeah,
And you're saying if we're not moving forward with it, then we might as well let Andy move forward with it so we can get it done.
correct, and his thought process is, it is so dry
So
right
dry,
now.
yeah, no, I'd hate
That
to.
it's going to be the easiest time to do it, because there's hardly any water flowing.
Yeah, no, and perfect time to do it right now.
Yeah, and I actually have the big bags that he wants to use as sandbags, so.
He's ready to go is what you're saying.
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Well, I
Yes.
appreciate you calling me on my waffling.
I know he had me print off a quote or an estimate for an excavator rental. Now I understand why he had sent that to me,
Okay,
so.
well then, in that case, I move to have Andy do the culvert himself on Kempo Road.
Yes, not doing it, that's
I
how I do
know.
that.
I know, I just, in my brain, they're both,
I second that.
okay, all those in favor?
Oops. We were all in favor and I wrote Christine instead of approve.
Um. With that said. Pinewood, let's see, nope,
There was pine woods on there.
we already did that.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we did.
About pine woods.
No,
Okay, I'm just gonna follow this list. I got too many lists. Canton Point Road culvert replacement. Did you guys get a letter,
no.
an email from,
Yes.
it came from sidplus.com. But it was really from Maine DOT and
I didn't get it.
Got it from, Brian sent it. to me.
Right, but he told me he sent it, I did not get it, so. That happens with my email, I don't know why.
Okay. Well, the upshot is Canton Point Road, the main DOT, has a project planned on Canton Point Road to replace the culvert, asset number 47310, which is located 1.3 miles from the Dixfield town line.
Just before you're in our Chamberlain's house.
They're looking to do that work in 2028.
Ryan said it was like coming right up.
They said it all down.
Yeah.
2028. They're planning to close the road for a few weeks.
Oh,
So this is why I had it on the agenda. The detour loop consists of using Route 108.
yeah,
And it's 24 miles.
yeah.
So the DOT said explicitly in questions, would there be adequate EMS coverage and can resources be moved or shared temporarily during the closure? And two, are there any school bus related concerns?
Well,
Yeah,
because there's
no,
so
it
much-
gets better, taking place in September. So,
Did they say they would move as fast as they could, which,
well, that's great, but if they're not starting to September of
Yeah.
2028, September is a really rough time to close down Canton Point Road for
Yes,
school kids.
yes. And, you
You'll
know,
just have to reroute, I mean,
redo that.
It's already a long bus route.
oh, I know,
It's already a very long bus.
I know,
route. It
but,
starts right near my office and
but the problem is they can't, there's some schools, so they can't, no matter when you do that, you've only got about 3 weeks that Canton Point Road doesn't have buses on it. So,
it, like I said, explicitly, the DOT asks, is there adequate EMS coverage? So I think we need to talk to the
Dixfield.
fire department and Dixfield
yeah,
about this, or maybe we ask Jason to talk to. So if I send this email to Carol, Jason, and then also the school.
The EMA director,
Spencer,
Spencer.
Yeah,
can you send it to me as well so I can include it in this?
yes. But I think we also need to send it to the school and ask them their thoughts on this.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm not going to be the one that does that,
I'll do
well,
it.
Kathy.
I'm
will.
happy to do it.
yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
just,
I don't know who to send it to, so somebody needs
I
to tell me
do.
who to send it to.
I
Okay.
will write it down.
Well, and should it go to Oxford County Sheriff too?
Oh, that's a good question.
I would assume that,
Every now and then.
They would handle
come
that.
on the road.
Yeah, well, let's make sure the DOT did do that
Yes,
and we'll go from there, but that's a pretty long detour.
yeah, Kelly's already got a long bus ride as it is, so.
Does she take that route?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know it starts at my office at roughly 6:45,
Yeah,
so that's, okay.
that's why I'm not saying it.
That's fine. So I'll shoot this email around and I think we should bring this up at our next meeting to figure out what we all learned and share what we learned. Kathy.
I will not be at the next meeting,
Uh-huh.
but I will send all of my information.
Can you make sure that Aaron will be then so that we have a note taker?
I can't guarantee, but I can ask,
Thank you.
I guess,
cause I can always watch the video too, but.
okay, so. First of all, with respect to the agenda, would you put Canton Point Road culvert replacement on the agenda?
Yeah, I said on next, I wrote that amendment.
Okay, thank you. And then. Do you want me to, I'll follow up with Aaron afterwards to make sure he can come to our
Okay.
next meeting. What day is that?
What's today?
8th. No, can't be.
Ninth, no, eighth. No, it's when, it's Thursday the 10th. It's the 10th.
It's a 10th.
It's the 10th because networking day is the 9th.
September 10.
Yes.
Okay,
Monday, 7, 8, yes.
okay, that's good. Thank you.
That was almost painful.
It was. Pine Woods pavement letter. Do you want to address that?
I can, I just will need Kathy's help
Okay.
on getting the correct information. Homeowner name.
Well, no, I wasn't asking you to address it. I was asking you to just tell everybody. what the issue is.
Sorry, I would do that.
Yeah.
Andy has requested that there's a resident on Pine Woods Road who has he drives truck for a living. He's been taking his truck home and it's caused some damage to the intersection of Pine Woods and River Road. They're going to start working on that and they would like a letter to be sent to that resident requesting that they park at the school for.
What part of, what part of Pinelands Road does he live on?
He's on
Other end.
on the Peru end,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and it's also chewing up the tar at the end of his driveway as well.
Yeah.
So,
I believe this was, I know, and I had talked to Andy about this, this had been, we had reached out to see, because technically Pine Woods Road is a no through.
right, but he's not going through is the
He's going
argument,
home.
right?
I'm gonna ask devil's advocate, play a devil's advocate, what if he says no?
Well, you know what, if he says no, then that road is blocked through traffic until that work is done.
I'm just,
Right, I mean,
I think it's a first step and we can
Yep.
deal with
Yep.
that should have happened.
Yeah.
so,
that's not good.
So,
I will get with Andy,
yeah. Yeah, he's quite friendly. The fruit fly. Not Andy. Not that Andy's not friendly.
I was so confused.
no, they left the doors, they had the doors open for a little while yesterday, and we got a couple flies and a couple mosquitoes, and send letter to resident, we will take care of that. And I will reach out to Andy and
Are you
make sure that's how he
keeping
wants it.
No, I was writing the name on it for,
I need to keep this paper, but I can email that to Kathy later. Thank you. I had a note on it already.
it's a significant other. And I don't know his name.
Next thing on the agenda, employee evaluations. It's that time of year again.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing them.
We're
in
doing them in
spring.
June or May. So whose are we doing? We do them to go with our fiscal year, not the calendar year now. We voted on that. So is there a new employee we need to do?
Josh,
Those two separate things, so do we not want to do employee evaluations now?
I would-
if we voted, let me know.
I would like to schedule them so that they're done before budget season.
Yeah,
Because we can't budget on potential raises, not knowing what their performance is.
I believe you talked about doing them in February.
yeah.
But I know, but if we at least talk about it now,
Right.
but we do have to do the 6-month one for Josh.
I got that
Like-
next on the list.
Yeah, so that was why, it was all kind of a lump item in the agenda.
So do you want to schedule them, or are you proposing we schedule them in February?
January, February.
Yeah.
January, February?
Yeah.
Okay. But we do have to schedule Josh Bezos 9-month, excuse me, Josh Bezos 6-month review, because on 9/5, he has been with us for 6 months. So, would we like to ask him to, if he's available, following our next selectmen's meeting?
I would do it beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
that way he didn't have to go home and come back.
Let's.
Yep.
Pick a date if you don't, before our next selectmen's
Yeah,
meeting, on
September
the same
10th.
date,
Right.
following. Kathy, would you mind reaching out to Josh and see if he can come in?
Yeah.
Is 5:30 good?
Yeah, it won't take long.
Okay, and then just follow up back with all of us if we have to be here early that day?
Yep. So. Typically, Josh, what we've done in the past is done our own eval on him, on an employee, I should say.
Yeah.
And then we call them in, show them what our thoughts were. And they agree, disagree, whatever. We ask for one goal from them. And then, once everything is typed up, they sign it. We keep a copy in their file, they can keep a copy. So I will work with you on filling out. And showing you exactly, I mean, we'll all fill it out as a board, but.
Yeah.
You're kind of the head honcho on that one,
Uh-huh.
so.
I have a copy of it electronically too, if Kara doesn't,
All right,
the electronic form, that is,
yeah, you don't mind sending that?
if I forget. You know how to reach me.
Yeah. Doing a lot of emails.
Yeah,
My world revolves around it.
next item, influent meter.
So I spoke with Josh today, the influent meter. I wanna know the priority on that, basically, it's gonna be, just throw a rough number out, 15,000 to replace, just cause where the old one's at, it's not an ideal spot. We talked about putting it down in the pump station over there, and
Mhm.
I guess that's gonna need some significant pipe upgrades to do something like that. Where we're not getting water readings, I guess, is that something that we still wanna push through? He did mention another option, it's not as precise, but there's an alarm system, as you guys know, that goes off when the pump goes down.
Right,
Well, most of those companies, I'm not sure the exact one he has, but they can also give you the information on when the pump turns on and how long it turns on. And let's say you have,
yes.
let's say it's 20 gallons per minute.
Yep,
You know it turned on for 10 minutes at a time, 5 times a day or whatever, then you can
Right.
guesstimate how much you're intaking there.
yep.
Um,
Oh, it's one mission or something like that. That's what the alarm company is. I can't remember the exact name, but.
yeah. So I guess,
Well, I guess for now, we have to go with that, because it really doesn't make, in my opinion, doesn't make much sense to spend the 15,000 when we
Yeah.
don't have.
that's just a rough estimate, it could be more, it could be
Right.
less.
Yeah.
But, he would like an influent meter just to know what he's taking into the facility.
Right,
That seems fair.
yeah,
It's
I just,
hard to guesstimate that.
Yeah.
For the minutes, can I ask for clarification, because what's wrong with? I just wrote influence meter, but I don't know what it
Yeah.
is, what his concern is, what,
So the old influent meter just doesn't work anymore, and it probably never had a chance to begin with.
to replace the old one, that's where.
right,
Yeah,
and the old one is located underground, it's
yeah,
all rusted, it's junk.
between two valves, so it probably never got a proper reading to begin with, so. Well,
Perfect, thank you.
so he kinda left it up to me, where do we wanna go with this? Do we wanna have him get a quote on seeing what the pump system would cost, or?
My
See-
thought would be to get an official quote, and that's one of those deals that we don't have to put it out to bid because it's such a specialty item
Yeah,
that he can just contact
yeah.
Stevens or whoever it is, and
Cause he thinks we already pay for some type of subscription and he's been trying to look into it and. Because for that alarm system, normally you have to pay whether it's for the phone service or whatever it is. And like we have one at my work we pay for,
right,
but,
We haven't, he asked me about that, we haven't seen a bill as long as I've been here.
Yeah.
oh, really?
he would have to contact Randy about that, because Randy's the one that set that all up,
Yeah, when you say Randy
Robbins.
Robin.
But I know he's talked to Randy about this meter, but Randy could maybe give him, hey, if we can't do that, we might be able to do this to some more
Yeah.
bits.
Alright,
He's pretty sharp on that stuff.
alright. That's all I have for that.
Do you need any action from us? It doesn't sound like there's more digging on your part to do.
Yeah, there's more questions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Every answer leads to 3 more questions.
Next on our agenda under new business is treasurer. We've got the
And
post on Indeed.
Yeah.
We've got. R.H.R. Smith. R.H.R. Smith. Has sent us a. Letter of understanding might be the right word, to start taking over some of these duties for us. I don't think it's printed here.
No,
Did we already sign that? I'm just.
Yes,
blanking.
we signed it at the last meeting and sent it in.
So I guess I had emailed them today, asking them kind of first and foremost to get us our balances, our account balances. I'm blanking on the word.
Reconciliations?
The reconciliations, but also the reserve account balances.
Okay.
Geez, I'm sorry. So I've asked them to do that as well. I guess one thing that wasn't clear to me, and I think I also included in the email, is how we actually start moving forward. So if anybody has any,
What do you mean by start moving forward?
how do we like hit the ground running? What do we need to do? Do we need to do anything? I don't know the answers to those questions.
I'm not sure I understand the question still.
Do you mean once you get the information or?
We have everything we need. We have a contract that we've signed. How do we get them here doing what needs to be done?
Well, first of all, if we're talking about reserves, has the appropriated money from town meeting been moved into said reserves? So that's gonna be done first, because, was it done last year?
I honestly don't know.
So I'm wondering, do we have to have kind of a kickoff meeting of sorts?
I think so.
Over Zoom would be okay?
Probably. Could you also be in on that, Kathy, cause
Yeah,
Yeah,
depending on what it
plan.
is, absolutely, yeah.
So I guess,
I think it depends on who from RHR Smith is doing the reconciliation. They can log into our Trio.
Mhm.
I believe Bernice already has access to our Trio. I
Mhm.
believe we have her as a user. I- Sorry, I'm thinking,
that's okay.
bank statements would probably have to be sent over or give them access for a view only, so they can't do anything.
Mhm.
And they can do a lot remotely because Trio is all on the web now, so.
Well, I'm just questioning. Are they going, is part of this arrangements that we have with them? To do the shuffling, to take from. Undesignated and move into,
I
The
think that's
reserve
why we
accounts.
need to have a
yeah,
sit down and chat, even
Yeah.
if it's over Zoom or Teams. I guess I'm happy to join the chat, but I'd like at least, I think only one of you could join me too, otherwise it would be an illegal meeting. Or if two other people are strong into attending, I would step back, so.
you're the chair, you're not stepping anywhere.
Stepping in all the time. Okay, so who wants to join me on the call?
It depends on what it is,
Yeah,
Okay,
cause if it's. Between 7:30 and 3:30, I'm out.
okay, so how about 4:30?
I can do that. Yeah,
If they're available, I don't know what time.
Agreed, understood. Would you mind kicking off, Kathy, would you mind kicking off an email? Include me. Let's find a date and time that work and then we can maybe
I
we'll
could
find two or three.
potentially do 4 as well, I mean, it might be. Squishy, but I could hopefully do it.
Well, let's find 2 or 3 dates that work for you, Kathy, me, and RHR Smith, and then shoot the 3 dates out to
Yep.
y'all and you can fight over it. How's that?
rock, paper, scissors.
I just don't wanna do it by myself.
No, it's fine.
You don't mind starting that email chain?
No.
Thank you. The next thing on the list is, are we finished? Is there anything else on treasurer?
No,
Okay.
so are you getting the Indeed hits as well, or is it just the office, or how's that going?
It's all going to Christine's email.
Oh,
I guess I.
Well, that's
I know,
what
I
you
know,
said,
I know,
original
I know,
ad.
I know.
So.
That's fine.
I don't know how they come through Indeed.
Uh,
I've never personally used it, so, but on the ad, it said to go to your email, so.
okay.
yeah,
No,
it will pop up that you have. You have a.
I might have to
the
call
right
you for a
word.
password or something. But
We'll
see.
I don't know, yeah, like I said, I don't know how it works, I've never been on the other end of that.
That's fine. Well,
I think there is a password. And someone's gonna get a notification that you logged in to check, cause you will get a notification saying blah, blah, blah. you log in and whoever, it may be the office gets a notification that it's been logged into.
Okay.
So
Fair
then
enough.
you can download for whatever it is, the applications.
I will keep my eyes open for those
Oh,
emails.
you're gonna get some doozies. Yeah.
Anything else on treasurer?
I'm assuming we're paying the E&B bill out of the treasurer line.
Yes,
Yeah, I believe we'd spoken
I
about that.
think we did a long
Yeah.
time ago, yeah. Anything else on treasurer? Website?
That was Andrew Pay, I do believe.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it was on here, that's why.
So, actually,
Yes.
I thought it was because Brian was still on there as a selectman and Robin and
I
Josh
don't
were
know why it's on
not.
there, so I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm on there.
Oh, so you are,
'Cause I
Josh
got-
is not.
That's, yeah,
Okay, we could,
Okay.
no, I put that on there for Andrew Pay to keep
Oh.
it going forward, but
Oh,
I
okay.
can fix that.
Yeah,
Website.
So, yeah, just-
We might
it
need to
just
keep
needs
it
some
Andrew Pay.
house cleaning, updating, is my understanding.
Okay,
Since we're on the subject of the website, can we update a couple other things on
Yes,
it? Sewer department. EMA director,
Yes, definitely.
treasurer, still got the old one on there. And the rec department.
Yeah, just needs some house cleaning.
anything else on the website?
Nope.
Sewer ordinance.
Why do we have it?
I moved to table this until such time as our sewer superintendent thinks the changes are worth making. And or we, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Or we have,
Oh, and or. Sorry.
or we have some substantive changes with respect to how we're going to be assigning fees, billing, and some changes that would be necessary in the ordinance.
I second it.
You're right, Rob.
no, I'm just double checking in the minutes. If you could check the last minutes, did you say that it was going to town meeting?
No. I did
That
already
was
double check the last
planning
minutes.
for-
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
I just wanted to make sure that wasn't the one.
Nope, that was not the one. So I guess, is there any further discussion on the sewer ordinance?
Nope.
Okay, all those in favor then?
Who seconded, I'm sorry. So we're tabling it until
It's just, it's hanging out in the background.
table, yeah, okay, I'll write that in.
Next agenda item is sign appointment papers.
I came across we have the one for Spencer as EMA director, I know he was appointed last meeting. And Brian reached out to me and he asked if we could appoint the rec department members. Who are,
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere.
who are currently working on that department. And then there is also one for the ACO. He gives this every year, and I missed that earlier.
So I guess I should take these one at a time then, huh? So the first one here is the animal control officer. There is an appointment paper to appoint Eric, and I don't know how to say Eric's last name. Thank you. As our animal control officer for a term beginning July 1st, 2026, expiring June 30th, 2026.
It says
27.
It does not.
Oh, we're not signing that one.
I will give you a markup. I'm glad somebody was listening to what I was saying. The next one is to appoint Spencer Vaughn, or sign the paper, I guess, because we already appointed him at our last meeting, as the Emergency Management Agency Director in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the state. The term begins. No,
don't
don't
sign.
sign. There's a typo.
That's a typo, okay. Well, I thought I was like, check the date on that one before.
I
you
was
sign.
working that now. Your term of office is to begin August 14th, 2026, and to expire on June 30th, 2031.
Yes, it's a 5-year term.
Oh, those are, okay.
Is there a motion?
Make a motion, we sign. The appointment papers for Spencer.
Okay, all those in favor? Okay,
You can do the rec ones, all
I will.
one, just the.
That's it.
Yeah, please check those dates now, you have any questions,
that's fine, yeah,
they're all 26.
yeah,
I
yeah.
will fix those for the next meeting.
So can we make a motion to approve them with the corrections and just come in and sign them when you notify us that they're corrected?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so with that said, let me at least read the names.
Yep,
There's paperwork that needs to be corrected to June 30th of 2027 to appoint Brian Keene, Robin McClintock, Joshua Stearns with an A, Amber McKenna, and Sarah Keene to the rec department for a term beginning on July 1, 2026 to expire on June 30th, 2027.
Okay.
Is there a motion?
so approved. Make a motion to sign it. Once corrected.
Is there a second?
Well, can we second it?
Yes, we're gonna make a motion to sign once they're corrected.
No, you can,
It's us,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can, they can
You-
still, because it's not,
of course.
you're not all of them.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor? Okay,
I will fix those, I apologize.
thank you. Is there any other new business?
I cannot think of any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there other business?
I cannot think of any.
Approval of the warrants, the accounts payable warrant number 13 for $144,802.48. Payroll warrant number 11 for $6,568.74 and number 12 for $8,226.86.
Motion to approve as read.
Second,
All those in favor? Is there any public comment?
No, everyone logged out, so.
Is there any committee reports?
No,
soccer's gonna be starting, well, no, not
Has
for a couple
started.
weeks. I mean, practice has started, the games start the 12th.
Yeah.
Josh
Josh got,
got something else.
Josh got his yellow pump on. That'll help him out in the highway department, so,
Oh, wow, that's great.
yeah.
Any
What's up?
other business?
The summer help is done. They're headed to college, one of them tomorrow. They,
Wow, that starts late.
yeah. I don't know when Braden starts, I didn't catch that, just Trevor. Trevor moves in tomorrow, I know.
Next week or the week after, yeah.
Committee reports.
I'm sorry I jumped the gun.
That's okay. Everybody did. It was a very chaotic agenda, and I apologize for doing that to everybody.
Josh had a DEP inspection, made out really well with it, so well that, his last discharge, the E. coli numbers were so low that he might not have to do the disinfection process.
Ooh, that saves us a lot of money.
Yes, it does.
Should have put that first on the agenda.
His guess was 10,000, so I mean,
Yeah, easily.
that was pretty good,
I
so,
think we had estimates higher than that.
Yeah, we did.
yeah,
That was not a pretty scene.
yeah.
I think the estimates were a lot higher than that.
Oh, really?
That's
Oh,
great
yeah.
news.
Yeah.
It was
Nice.
bad.
He's done a lot of process, not a lot, but process changes, how he's discharging and stuff, and always busy out there, it seems to.
Yeah.
Is there a plan to get that truck, lettered with town of Canton on it?
Not that I've heard, but we can look into that.
I think it would be a good
I'd like to
idea.
see that happen.
What are we doing with the old one? I mean, it's not work,
I thought we took care of that.
it's still up there.
We might have only been taking care of it with paper then. I thought we made a vote on that.
I don't recall.
Okay,
If we did, can someone refresh me?
I don't recall either. I really don't. I thought we took care of that, but I guess, Kathy, would you mind reading through some old minutes?
I don't recall.
I
doing
don't-
anything with that
yeah.
either.
Yeah,
Well, if nobody recalls, then do we have a plan for the
Is
trust?
it? It isn't inspectable, so I don't even think it's worth putting it out to bid. I would just
Junk it.
honestly call Dixfield Salvage and say, here we go, come get it, pay us.
Could it be any use to Region 9 for any reason? I'm thinking more about repairs rather than,
Oh,
I don't know whether they still have
do they?
that program.
Maybe
I'm
not.
not sure.
Out of money.
Yeah, maybe not.
might make a nice plow truck or something.
Well, well, honestly, I wondered about just leaving the plow on it and plowing with that instead of the new one.
Yeah,
I guess I would talk to Josh, see what his thought process is on their, yeah,
yeah. I
he
know
wants to,
at
keep it.
one point he was working on taking the wire and harness out to put on the new truck.
okay,
So I'll check and see where that's
Yeah.
at. That might not even be an option anymore.
right. Well,
Well,
Any other committee reports?
planning board's working on that comp plan and they want us to attend, so. If you guys get a chance to go on, everybody should have received the postcard and select a date. Yeah.
I hope I can make it. Right now, I can't make it to any of the options,
Oh.
but it's my plan to try to make it.
Yeah.
Will there be an opportunity to provide public comment if not at the meeting?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's should be a shared work session. I think they call them charrettes. That's all I
Any
got.
other committee reports?
I do not have any.
Okay. I move we go into executive session per 1 MRSA 4056A.
Second.
All those in favor? 7:22.